And now, from Brooklyn, New York, he's the podcaster that's bringing the real heat to the Sunshine State, the host of Ring Fever, Michael L. Rey.
Good evening, folks. What's going on? I know y'all find it weird, but yeah, we back. I'm tired of saying we back. I'm tired of saying all that, but yo, we're back. This is Ring Fever with your host, Al Rey. We took a couple weeks off. Actually, to tell you the truth, those who've been following me for a long time know that I was doing a slow burn with this. Stop shaking the fucking camera. Those who know I was doing a slow burn, you know. Anyone who followed my career and anyone who's watching me online right now on Facebook Live or YouTube or whatever knew that when I restarted this podcast, I was going to do a slow burn because I already knew I was going to get attacked. I already knew the cyber attacks was going to come. I know it was going to get blocked. I knew Knockout Entertainment was going to do whatever they can to make sure this show doesn't come out. And that's why I released the most bland shows I could possibly put out just as a filler and gave people a kind of an idea of what I was trying to do just so the cyber attacks could finish. I took a couple weeks off. I think the last time I was on Facebook Live explaining how I lost some of my material, the live got shut off and I was sent to Facebook jail for 7 days. Dun, dun, dun. Bro, I've been in Facebook jail more times than anybody you could possibly think of. Like, this ongoing thing with me and Nick is boring already. I'm telling you right now, it's boring. It's a waste of time. I'm not making any money out of it. He's not. All he's doing is spending money on it because I'm excuse me. I'm not really like a threat, but to him, I'm a big threat because since I live on the Ocala scene and a lot of base of my following are people from Ocala, he knows whatever I say, basically people start looking into and they know that I'm not lying. You know, your cronies will defend whatever you want, you know. And just to let everybody know that I'm not fucking around, you know, Jacob, shut the fuck up, man. Stop going online and, oh, look at all the good things Nick has done. Shut the fuck up, all right? When you was my referee, yo, you was a fucking mark. You didn't want to stay still, and they kept telling me to get rid of you. And that was the whole thing. Nick was like, you got to get rid of him. You got to get rid of him. He's making us look bad. So I fucking got rid of you, and now since I'm the bad guy and I'm beefing with him and he got you on the scene, you want to fucking comment on everything I post. Shut the fuck up, all right? Anyway, back to what I was saying. No one's really like progressing from this. So I've been trying to more or less like tell people like where I'm going with this. Like I'm trying to do interviews, I'm trying to review food and stuff. I'm trying to do different things, but you know, with my shoot job and everything that's going on, I said I was going to slowly do it because I knew the cyber attacks was going to come. Listen, here's the sad part about some of this shit. You know, this is why a lot of you guys, you know, you guys trend a lot. And when I mean trend, I don't mean like internet trend. You guys trend on whatever's the most popular thing for the week or for the month. And you and at one time hating El Rey will have got you booked, or having a wild bogus story about El Rey will have got you attention in certain locker rooms because, you know, there's heat between me and certain individuals. And it's because I respect freedom of speech. I respect freedom of speech, and I feel like anyone in the United States of America is your constitutional right to speak however you want to speak. Although I don't think it's right for anyone to scream fire in a movie theater, but when you're podcasting and you're journaling, you do have freedom of speech and you should be able to say whatever you want. Now, if some of the stories ain't correct, you know, you have to use alleging and stuff. But a lot of the things I've been saying for the past couple of months on my Facebook platform has been generally true. I've gotten heat for speaking facts about certain things. And it's gotten to the point where people tell me, is it worth it? Yes, it fucking is. When you're someone like me who doesn't really care about people's feelings, and the reason why I don't care about no one's feelings is because no one cares about mine, bro. Let's be honest. You don't care about me, I don't care about you. We're all in competition. I'm competing against the 2 zillion podcasters out there, and you guys are competing with every promotion out here in Florida. All right, let's get something clear, okay? We're all competing against each other. When I'm the manager gimmick, I'm competing against every manager in the indies. I don't care who the fuck you are. We're fucking enemies when I'm on my manager shit. Okay, whether it's Cliff, whether it's Isabel King, whether it's fucking who's the other fucking manager? There's barely any managers left that I can fucking talk shit about. Who's the other fucking manager? Fuck, the dude that wears the red coat that gets red. If it's fucking red, if it's any of you guys that think it's a manager, when I perform, of course we have to get at each other. We're competing against each other. Doesn't mean I hate any of them. Doesn't mean that I fucking don't get along with them. Like fucking Father Jim. I love Father Jim. Do I think Father Jim fucked up his career by letting Gator King go? Of course I fucking do. Think it was the worst decision he ever made, fucking with Johnny Zeke. Now, I'll get to the Johnny Zeke subject later, because I know you fucks are waiting for that. If you're looking around, I know you're waiting for me to say something about that, but hold up. Just wait. Just give me... But, like, Isabel's a fucking great manager. But if we're on the same show, we gotta fucking hate each other. It's competition. It's competition. After that, we're fucking cool. Ring announcers. We're all competing against each other. Except for, that dumb other bitch, But, fuck, we're all competing against each other for the fucking title. For something, to get signed. So, I don't fucking mind when people make up stories or have an agenda, but if I don't fuck with yours, don't fuck with mine. And the problem I've been having for a year now is that people fuck with mine. People generally don't leave me alone. They look for it. They do things that make me have to respond. They do things that I have to say something. If I'm trying to change the culture on how some of you fucking people think and how some of you people process some of this shit, of course they're gonna get mad. Now, before we get to 2 subjects that people have been asking me to talk about, no, you know what? Both subjects fucking go together. Both subjects go together like rice and beans. Alright, so with that said and done, what I just said now about everything that we're doing, man, we're back on fucking Spotify. This will be an audio version for Spotify. I will be playing this on YouTube. But slow down. Stop attacking me so much. Stop taking it personal, alright? You already fucked up my fucking wedding date, alright? You already fucked up my promotion. You got everything you want. Listen, no matter what I say, you will always be in business. You give out free shirts. People are always going to suck you off. So you have your group of people that will always believe the fucking lies you spread amongst the industry. And I have the people that know the truth. So stop fucking reporting me already. Anyway, now, we'll be back. Give me 2 seconds. No, matter of fact, fuck that. We're not even being back. Throw that up real quick. There you go. Thank you. This is what people have been wanting me to talk about. Tallahassee Championship Wrestling. Holy shit! What a shit show that has been. Listen, I seen video of these guys months ago, okay? And it's fair to say that the guy David Bartley, 2 years ago, he was hitting everybody up for a ring, and he was trying to buy a ring off of somebody, and somebody sold him a ring. Story has it that he allegedly stole the ring. Now, guys, slow the fuck down, honestly. slow the fuck down with the if he stole the ring or not, because I think that's unfair for us to be spreading that type of rumor. Because back to what I was just saying 5 minutes ago, you know, me and Nick, we were cool. I bought the ring off of him, and then once I didn't want to do business with him, one of the fastest ways for him to tarnish my name, being that I was Hispanic, is to tell people that I stole the ring from him. It didn't work out because everybody knows, like, dude, if I would have stole the ring from him, I would be in jail right now. Like, we all know he's a bitch like that. We all know he'll call the authorities. I mean, just this podcast alone, it's going to be 7 o'clock in the morning. He's going to wake up and probably call like 50 people. Did you hear what El Rey said about me? So it's not fair for us to jump on the bandwagon and start saying that David doesn't pay people and David stole the ring. And one thing I could say that is true, and it's because I can see it with my own eyes, homie, is that this shit right here is fucking trash. Alright? This shit right here is the type of shit that I'm trying to stop right now. Like, I get you got some bread and you're trying to do a promotion, and yes, you had to put the ring in your backyard, but don't run a full-fledged promotion saying you're a real promotion when you guys are really backyarders. I don't see nothing there that screams promotion. I don't see nothing there that screams wrestling. What I see is the 1990 whatever version of this game right here. Guys, cut it out. Like, it's the reason why I'm beefing so much here in Ocala. Why me and Knockout Entertainment don't get along. Why me and BCW don't get along. And now why me and fucking Tallahassee Championship Wrestling now are going to have smoke. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. You know, here's the thing. You know, guys like Def Mark and this fat fuck right here, you know, and Johnny Zeke and them, they're going to tell you, you know, everyone has a place to, you know, everyone needs somewhere to start. Okay, I understand that. I hear this. It must be a Florida thing. You know, some of you guys go to the extreme lengths just to promote yourselves or just to get known or whatever. I mean, you know, let's be real. If I wanted to be a doctor, and I wrote this on Facebook and no one caught on. If I wanted to be a doctor, right, I have to go to medical school, right? I have to go to some school, whatever, learn the medical trade that I want to learn, you know, and it would take me several years before I could work in a hospital and actually be a doctor. I think I would have to be like a resident before I'd be an MD. Anyway, you put it, there's schooling involved. If I want to be a fireman, I have to go to some sort of academy for that, right? If I want to be a police officer, I'll have to go to the academy for that, right? Why is it wrestling is the only sport right now that people think it's okay for you to just not go to a wrestling school and just say and just learn as you go? Why do people think it's okay? Like, this is my body on the line. And you know, I've gotten hurt several times. This is why drastically now, like when I get in the ring to practice with people, I get frustrated because I don't know what to hold back. Because I've been hurt so many times that I start hurting people. So it's like, why is it okay that we let these guys come in? Why is it okay that we automatically, like, hey, give them a chance, you know, everyone. Why is it okay? If I want to be a doctor, I got to go to medical school, right? So why if I want to be a professional wrestler, I don't go to a wrestling school? This cheap shit that you guys do where you guys don't want to pay for wrestling school or these bullshit stories, you know, the legends are not there and the legends, you know, they make you pay all. Yeah, you know why they make you pay all this money in the beginning? Because they want to see if you fucking got the heart to stay and you listen. You know, it's an art form. You know, if I'm going to waste my time, you know, it's like in boxing. I used to hear my uncle say it all the time. Yeah, if this dude comes up to me and tells me he wants to train, if he's not running all week, if he's not doing what he got to do outside of work, I'm not doing my part. I'm just going to take his money. So wrestling's the same thing. Why is it that, you know, we continue to let these promotions get clout? Like, you know, this week, you know, everyone's shitting on them, but let's shit on BCW too at the same time, because they're doing the same fucking thing. You know, Brick City Championship Wrestling, I'm always going to shit on them. Number one, Martin, you know, I love you, but you're just fucking knockout 2.0. You're doing the baby face thing, and you're really good at it because you have the cara de pendejo, but what you really are is a snake in the grass. Your brother was a snake in the grass. You guys always use wrestling to try to either get into WXW or CCW. It's never been about the community. It's always been about getting pussy and getting into another promotion. So now, if you look at a guy like Martin, you know, he has the same facility that I use, okay? He kind of asked me for that. Yeah, I had no intentions of fucking doing anything there anymore. You know what I mean? He got his shit out of the backyard, right? And the first thing he does is he gets insurance. Of course, he gets it from Nick. He gets a fucking reasonable price. There should be no reason why he needs the backyarders anymore, okay? The price for the venue is fucking ridiculous. The price he's getting for the venue is like literally next to nothing. And he's paying for his insurance like $30, okay? So you figure you're already going 150 in, okay? You haven't even started your payroll, all right? Now, instead of you taking it serious and producing a decent flyer and putting on a good show, you still want everything for fucking free. This is why I know it's not a promotion for the community. This is why I said something earlier and I had guys like, you know, jumping, oh, it was great. What was great about that show? Tell me. It was a low ball ring, okay? They barely had any good music. There was no presentation. They barely had any good wrestling. Besides Vertigo and Romeo, the rest of the card was lackluster. Nobody fucking gives two shits about the American Giant. The American Giant needs to fucking retire already, all right? Cut it out with the American Giant. We said, so fucking what? The guy's been past his fucking prime, okay? The hottest thing the American Giant has ever done has been that fucking match with Kevin Nash, and there was no one there. There was no one there. Why? Because he doesn't fucking draw. Cut it out. That is a fucking Bill Crude booking 101, okay? There was barely any fans there, and when I mean fans, I mean fans. Not fucking Bone Crusher's family and Martin's fucking Auto Club. That's not fans. That's family. I've done the same shit, okay? That's a family show. That's not a show. You want to know why? Because there's no flyers out here. Because this is a flyer to them. You see that right there? That's a flyer to them. That's not a fucking flyer. Okay? That's some bullshit somebody made. And it's the reason why Tallahassee's getting their shit and everyone is getting their shit, because it's a fucking front. You're not really trying to be a promotion. You're just trying to fucking gain something out of this. Whether it's the little bit of money of the concession stand or whatever, you don't respect the art form or the sport itself. And the reason why I know is because I used to get so much shit. So much shit for being lackluster. Especially at Adrenaline. I used to have everybody, oh, I'm going to bring the music and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And the day of the show, I ain't got fucking nothing done. It's me running around doing everything. And the last quick second is me fucking going into the computer and fucking using music out of YouTube because no one knows where the DJ's at, you know? I paid for a DJ, but the DJ didn't show up, you know? That's why I don't fucking get along with Nick, period. You know, it's a lot of empty promises when they just want to fucking be there for the clout. So, you know, you got all this opportunity to actually do something nice, and instead you're moving backwards because you want to portray the look on the internet that you're a promoter, but honestly you're not. You're just looking for the clout. You're hoping that Nilio calls you and say, hey, come back to CCW. You're hoping to get put on ARW. You're hoping for the fucking pervert Daniel Shaw to call you, because that's what the promotion is. You're not trying to put on any good matches. You have the potential right now on how cheap it is. Bro, you barely pay any of the fucking wrestlers. All right? Nick is paying for some of your guys because he wants this to work so he can sell his t-shirts, okay? So you have a silent partner. At least can you give us a decent fucking flyer? And this is to my next subject. Earlier this week, I put a post. I had some guys interested in funding wrestling, and they asked me, what would it take? I told them, look, man, when it comes to that, it's so hard for me, not because it's such a backstabbing thing to start up, especially here in Ocala. Like, there's already a promotion here. And being that promotion here is being funded by some people I don't get along with, here's the things that you guys are going to receive, okay? I gave them the pros and cons. Whenever somebody wants to do business with me, I give them more cons than pros. You got to be honest with people. You got to be honest with people. You got to be honest with people. You got to let them know what is about to go down. All right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, look, man, I understand you got this venue or whatever, but this is what's gonna happen once you sign the dotted line, and once you start giving me money to start booking people, it becomes a battle for me. It becomes a battle for me because some people are gonna feel like I owe them favors, and some people are gonna feel like they need to be here, and then I'm gonna have the old school guys up my ass, and I'm gonna have the new school guys trying to, get in the mix. All that stuff I can handle. What I can't handle is the constant cyber backlash. And these people, last time, I had a good, respectable job out here, and I was doing really good. I was making $24 an hour. I was doing fucking excellent out here, and I started, funding OCW. Someone legitimately found out where I worked at, and flooded my job with so many fucking emails that I lost my job. Now I'm in a good position in life where, like, if I do take this risk, even though my job does know what I do on the side and stuff, it's a bigger risk for me to do, because this is the stuff you're gonna deal with, and you may deal with some of the clowns that think they're gonna pull up, because you have some of these new age guys, always talk about, oh, I'm gonna pull up, they get mad about what I say about them. Oh, I'm gonna pull up, oh, I'm gonna pull up, right? You may get one of those guys on that day, whatever, to feel brave enough to show up to a show that I'm doing, and I'm gonna have to smoke them. There's no other choice. Like, I can't talk. I talk so much shit online that when I actually see any of these people that I talk about, there's no talking. We're gonna have to fight, because I do back up what I say. So this is the contest of already what I do online is gonna affect the promotion, period. So he's thinking about it, and he goes, what are the pros in this? Well, you'll get a lot of fans. You'll get a lot, you'll get another source of income. You'll probably make, X amount of money. You'll get a good buzz. We could probably get the mayor involved. We'll probably do free shows, backpack giveaways. We'll probably do a lot of good things. It's like, wow, there's a lot of pros, but there's a lot of bullshit that comes with it. Of course. Now, I didn't even tell you about all the stuff that also is going to happen from other people. This is just from one group. He said, what the fuck? I said, yeah, this is just from one group of individuals. I didn't even tell you what's going to happen when the other side finds out I'm promoting. So he's like, is it just a you thing? No, I give you a couple of numbers. I mean, there's other promoters out there, other people that have rings. I give you plenty of people if you want to fuck with them. But just know, everywhere you go in Florida, it's going to be some bullshit. So 4 days later, he comes back and he goes, man, I spoke to one of my buddies that used to fuck with some thing out here in Ocala, and yeah, there's a lot of perverted motherfuckers that fucked with it. Yes. So that goes to you guys, not to me. I'm a commentator, I'm a journalist, I'm a manager. All right? My job is to promote and journalize things. The image of pro wrestling, you heard that word wrestling right there? The image is your job, the wrestler. So if you're portraying yourself as a dickhead online and you allow these promoters to do what they do just because you want $10 or $15 or because you want your name out there, don't get mad when we can't get you big payouts. Don't get mad when we can't talk to people to sponsor certain shows. Yeah, there's companies doing well here in Florida. Fuck yeah, there's a couple companies doing well. There really is. But there's also a lot of companies trying to piggyback off of shit, and they are trying to hide their audience. There's a lot of video you see online. You never see the actual audience. You just see the match or the hard camera. And it's always facing a wall. It's always I never see if there's a crowd of anything. They learned that during the pandemic. They learned, like, you know, WWE did it when there was no audience, so they figured the indies could do it too. But think about it. We have an art form that we respect. We have things that we're trying to do, and we constantly let people into the industry that don't belong and do dumb shit. Now, I'm going to take a 2-second break just to throw up these couple of flyers right here. These are the next up and coming shows. Shout out to Amp Wrestling. They coming back. Newport Richie, September 28th. These are some of the flyers. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yo, you say you ready for war? Well, in these cold streets we hold heat, cause my peeps can't take it no more. It's a hard life we live in, can't fake it at all. I hate the law with a passion.
Alright, I'm back. El Rey. The final round. Yo. This week, let me take off my glasses. Alright, a couple things we're gonna do. September 14th, you know what I mean? We're not gonna, depending on how long I get this off my chest, how long it takes me to get this off my chest, I want to thank the following people that's been hitting me up. You know, I want to thank Ant Pro Wrestling, Real Brutal Pro Wrestling. I want to thank the Macho Boy. I want to thank Krieger. I want to thank Vega TV. I want to thank the Tampa Regional Pro Wrestling. I want to thank all those people involved with producing great shows in the Tampa section of Florida, Newport Richie area, FTW, all those people. I want to thank all of them. I'm like getting a little tired right now. All right. It's time for the rant of the week. The rant of the week is sponsored to you by Adam Reyes. Adam Reyes, the son of Frankie Reyes. Yo, Adam. It's El Rey. Bro, we love you. Alright? This is something the guys have been telling me to tell you for a minute. Alright? You see that message right there? So I'm gonna block his name too, and I'm gonna block some of the other stuff because you're not gonna get at him publicly. This is something I wanna tell you. Alright? How is it that you're the son of a well-respected coach out here in Florida? Right? And we've been going through some stuff down at the Pro Wrestling Training Academy. We've been out in the open with you on why the school closed and who we don't fuck with. We've been out in the open with why some of these kids have not come back, why some of these other kids have went down to other schools, why some of them went to the FTW Academy, why some of them went to WNN, why they don't come back, why PWTA is basically closed, and if you do open the school, it's always going to be a shit show. We have told you why. We've been out in the opus. Now, I know you're tired of hearing me, and I know I became annoying throughout the past 3 years because I've been a voice for the voiceless, all right? I understand this, but what I do know is that I respect you and you respect me. But right now, homie, we're telling you again, this bullshit you got going on right here, bro, is a fucking no-no. All right? It's a big no-no. The whole thing, when you started doing these shows at this strip club, we all had the assumption that it was finally going to be something that PWTA was going to do. We were finally going to have a promotion where the students were going to be used and we were going to showcase our talent and we were going to basically show everybody that we're the next up and coming breaking stars of Florida. Now, the reason why the school fucking failed, there's two reasons. Has nothing to do with your dad, all right? Some people want to blame coach. You know what? Coach takes responsibility for what he done, but we have said time and time and time after time, we are tired of Zeke's Mark shit and King of Cool's Mark shit. fucking mark shit that they do to make us look bad. They're not the fucking leaders. First off, to be a leader, you gotta respect someone as a man. So if we as individuals, I don't even know how Chief feels. So I'm gonna leave Eddie out of this. But there's 5 of us right now that feel this dude is not even a fucking man. Like, he's not a fucking man. Why should we listen to anything? Who made him the head fucking trainer? Why do you keep bringing him back? Why do you keep listening to him? And why is it okay for you to book these 2 backyard guys instead of booking somebody from the PWTA roster? Why don't you pick one of them? Is it a money thing? Is Zeke giving you the speech? Because look, this is one thing that I do know about Johnny Zeke. Johnny Zeke is the type of person that if you book him, that motherfucker will start calling you at 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock. He'll tell you about his family and how much of a wonderful father he is. And then he'll squeeze in an idea too. And then he'll squeeze in. And then, before you get to your show, all right, mind you, a show is 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away. So you're going to hear this guy calling you for 3 fucking weeks straight when you book him. To the point where, like, you're just going to agree to whatever he says because you don't want to pick up the fucking phone anymore. So it's not that he's talented, it's that he's fucking annoying. Then he goes up there and he fucking embarrasses everybody. He's out of breath. He's fucking fat. He can't put on nothing no more. Maybe 5 years ago he was fucking good, but now he's so fucking big and he doesn't respect the sport anymore. It's a headlock arm drag takeover over and over again with a shoulder bump. Nobody wants to fucking see that. So we told you already, back when we were performing and back when we were training with your dad, that we didn't like his mark shit then. We didn't like the fact that he calls other promoters and shits on his own fucking school, okay? Shits on our coach, okay? Because he's your dad's best friend when it's convenient to him. But when it's not convenient to him, he's fucking talking shit about him everywhere, telling everybody not to mess with him, telling everybody, hey, Frankie's good for now, but you need to go somewhere else, and you need to do this, and you need to do that, and someone told me this, and so, you know how many people didn't make it to certain promotions because Zeke was already there burning us? And as for King of Cool, we're just tired of him fucking always wanting to be on every flyer. Then when coach is not there and he's at school, he wants to do all these 100 fucking TikTok videos when guys are driving 2 or 3 hours to get trained. We're not there for your stupid TikTok videos. Go do that shit on a Sunday, on a fucking Tuesday or something when the gym is closed. Don't use the time that we're spending money on to do your fucking TikTok videos and your fucking stupid shit. So that caused people to stop going. I was one of them that was like, I'm not driving an hour and a half to fucking watch Kareem do fucking 450s all day. I got shit to do. Then, when I became a booker and a promoter, half of the guys on my squad, Zeke used to tell me, don't book him because of this. Don't book him because of that. Oh, if you book Vega TV, you're going to catch heat with Controversial Hink. And if you book Chief, you're going to catch heat with this one. And if you what, why don't you book this guy? And why don't you do this? And why don't you do that? And why don't... This is the reason why we all agreed to stop fucking with him. All right? So you get this strip club. We're all hype, okay? We all feel like, boom, yes, Adam, you got the strip club. Woo! You got a ring. Let's do this. We could draw in the strip club. We could do some crazy shit at the strip club. You know what you do? You put a $5 flyer up, okay? And you start booking Zeke, and you forget about the other guys that were there paying their dues and the other guys that were trying their hardest. You forget about them and you fall into the trap, and even today, you're still booking them, and now you're booking 2 backyarders, okay? I don't care if they free, dog. I don't care if they're free. Your dad used to scream at us for getting into ring with backyarders. He said they don't deserve to be in the same fucking ring as us, okay? He implanted that in our head, and now, out of nowhere, you're going to fucking put these 2 backyarders that have never graduated from any wrestling school anywhere. This Gordy fucking kid is a fucking joke. He lives in my neighborhood. Okay, he's a fucking bum. He's constantly sleeping in other people's fucking sofas. He's always looking for the short end of the stick, you know. Instead of getting a job and going about things the right way, you know, getting himself an apartment, living a good life. No, he wants to fucking live in everyone's cut corners and live in everyone's fucking sofa, being a little fucking bum, you know. This other guy, Mark, you know, he runs a good game. You know, I'm this, I'm that, but you know, if you apply a little bit of pressure to him, he breaks and he wants to call the cops. You know, these guys are not individuals that represent anything we had going on. They weren't us. They're not like us. They're not anything respectable that your father has taught us. But you're gonna put them in a ring and call this fucking PWTA versus fucking FW. And you know what? I already know what Zeke is going to do. George, if you're listening to this, George, owner of fucking FWF, just be prepared, bro. Just be prepared. Because Zeke's going in there, tremendo mamando, bro. He's going in there full force. I'm talking about he's going to fucking goggle your balls to see if he can get a booking from you. I'm telling you right now. Just get ready. He's going to be in there like this. Hey, Gran Barón, remember, when you see Zeke, bro, he's going to suck you off too. He's going to tell you, oh, I've been doing this for how many years? I was going to be in there. Bro, no. A bunch of fucking fat fucks from Tampa that's always looking for the easy way out of shit. All right? They don't do nothing. They don't bring nothing to the table. Okay? This is why these fucking flyers right here look stupid, and this is why you're in a fucking strip club that doesn't draw. If I had that strip club, I'll draw. Trust me. Titties and wrestling will sell. It's a no-brainer. What? Titties, wrestling, all in one room? Are you fucking shitting me? What wrestler wouldn't do that with all the fucking perverts we got? What wrestler wouldn't do that for free? Oh, you actually got your ring at the strip club? Yeah. Yo, bro, I ain't really got. Nah, man, I can't pay you the full wage, but you know what I mean? Throw a little $20 or something. Who ain't gonna jump on that? Who ain't gonna jump on that? You got potential to do a lot of stuff. Man, I would have booked guys. Man, I would have took the Drip King, right? He was trained by Frankie, right? I would have made him a mid-card guy, but I would have made him a mid-card guy before intermission. I would have had some of these fucking strippers walk out with him. I would have glamored this kid up. I would have gave him a good, decent man. I would have made a show out of him and Nick Swift. Okay? I would have spent bread, maybe a little bit on like some good name, some good quality wrestlers, but I'm at the fucking strip club. And I know I'm going to bring 200, 300, maybe 400 people. But now, the shit is such a fucking joke because those people that have been to the strip club to watch wrestling, they got to see fucking fat ass Zeke over there. And they got to see the same fucking matches every fucking show. Every show is the same fucking match. Nothing new. Switch it up, man. Yo, Adam, you my dog. I hope you're watching the video version of this. Yo, use my dog, son. Stop being a bitch, bro. Stop being a bitch. Fix the card. Get these fucking backyarders out of here. They don't deserve to be in the same. Yo, if your dad ain't let us cut corners, you should not be cutting corners. That bullshit ass flyer you got there, man, get rid of that shit. Put a better presentation up, man. You need a DJ? How are you booking Nick and you need a fucking DJ? You're at a strip club, all right? You don't need a fucking DJ, all right? What you need is some small pipes and drapes for an entrance and some quality good fucking wrestling there, and it will sell. Hello. Titties and wrestling sell. You don't have to book women because you already have women there. Okay? It should be rated as a rated R show anyway. Okay? But you're not gonna do nothing there by booking fucking Johnny Zeke and the fucking 3 fat musketeers again to fucking go up in there and smell like fucking sweaty socks, stinking up the place.
Oh, I was gonna be on TNA. Yeah, I was on TNA.
No, you fucking wasn't. No, you wasn't. You wasn't on TNA, bro. Cut it out, bro.
I was on Raw Underground. They were gonna put me on Raw Underground. I seen all of them. They really wanted me there. You know, and during the pandemic, you know, I had high blood pressure, and that's why WWE didn't take me. So, you know, they said I could come back.
Man, stop lying. Stop. Yo, be a role model. Tell that kid, Gordy, Gordy, go get a job, bro. And here's the number of schools you can get into. Yo, I keep telling you, Gordy, you know me too. You just being a bitch right now because you want everything for free. All right? Become a man. You're already grown. Stop talking to little girls. Become a man. Bro, I'll hook you up with a good school. I was going to hook you up with Gary Wolf before. You and Gary Wolf, yeah, train at the fucking ECW legend. But no, you want everything for free. No, get the fuck out of here. Earn your stripes, puto. Earn your shit. Y'all always getting at me, always talking about the shit that I do. Always mad about the stuff I say. I spit real shit. Shit they have been thinking about. Now, I'm so real right now, I'm giving my coach's son some flames, bro. I'm banging on Adam, son. I'm telling him straight up, yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Like, come on, bro. You know who you disrespect? Yo, you know who we used to give shit to? Ice Dragon. You know what Ice Dragon did? Ice Dragon actually showed up to Frankie's school and stood there for a year to learn the fundamentals and learn and graduate from his school. He was already a backyarder doing all this crazy shit. And he said, you know what? You're right, El Ray. I'm gonna go to a wrestling school because you're right. I do need real training. I'm doing a lot of shit and I'm getting hurt. What's so hard about that? You need somebody to help you? Huh, Gordy? You need somebody to fucking help you? No one's helping Zeke. Stop listening to Zeke, okay? Listen. Stop listening to him, alright? Man's soft in real life. Trust me. Man's soft. I don't even want to get into his personal life. Man's soft. I'm giving you the best advice a real OG could give you, bro. Stop being cheap and go get yourself a real trainer. There's schools out there that can help you. Real schools, not Def Mark. Def Mark's a pendejo, bro. That dude's never been to a wrestling school. Go to House of Champions will be a good school for you. You go down to House of Champions, you become a good wrestler, bro. You lose some weight, you know what I mean? That kid, damn, I forgot. I don't want to botch his name. Kakoi, whatever his name is. Bro, he can help you lose some weight. You know, those guys at the establishment, you know what I mean? They can help you lose some weight. House of Champions can help you lose some weight. You'll get good. FTW is good too out in Tampa. You know, Brian Idol School. You'll learn how to be a star there. You'll learn real wrestling there. You feel me? There's other schools too, bro. You know? I'm being a bitch. I'm listening to motherfuckers that these dudes will never book, bro. Trust me. They will never book them. Most of Zeke's bookings have been from sucking cock. Trust me. I'm telling you right now. He hasn't done nothing good in this business that makes me want to believe that he could fuck. When you was getting trained by Christopher Ryan, I'm not even going to start that because I may waste another fucking 20 minutes, bro. You need real quality training from real trainers. Adam, cut your shit, bro. Okay, take this dude off the fucking card. Go get another wrestler. It's not fucking hard, bro. It's not hard. You're at the titty club. It's not hard. Alright. So we already established some of the stuff. I enjoy hollering at y'all this week. It's gonna start getting raw. We're back. This week we talked about, you know, the backyard wrestling stuff going on in Florida. Hey, the Olympics. Don't get me started. Alright, don't get me started with the Olympics. Nah, I mean, next week in a couple of days, I'm gonna try to see if I get Panther Rodriguez on the show real quick, video. I don't know if I'm gonna do a Facebook Live or Zoom or something, but I want to talk about the Olympics and I want to talk about it with Panther because Panther from the Bronx and Panther old school, you know what I mean? Panther loved the whole b-boy, graffiti, breakdancing, I want his reaction on what happened in the Olympics. Also, I also want his reaction on what's going on and stuff too. But from now on, things will get better, yo. This has been the video version of Ring Fever. September 14th, catch us at Spring Hill. We'll be sponsoring. Hey, we back, bro. We're going to do whatever we want to do. Everybody else, man, stop reporting me, man. Cut that out. Yo, if you're watching on Facebook, follow me at Ring Fever. Follow me on Spotify, Ring Fever with El Rey. Spot me everywhere. Ring Fever with El Rey. We'll see you soon. Stop being a bitch.